Today we're going to try discontinued banned foods from childhood. I did this a couple of years ago and everyone loved it, so I thought might as well do it again. There's many more foods that are discontinued and forgotten that I didn't try in that video, so gotta do a part 2. Planters cheese balls.
Why would the penis man have cheese balls?
Cheese balls.
I wish I had an extra finger, then I can grab my cheese ball.
So these peaked in the 90s. I remember seeing them around. I definitely had them, but I don't think I was like obsessed. Like I didn't notice that they discontinued at some point.
Cheese balls, LOL.
Oh yeah, it always was more of a LOL moment. So they were discontinued in 2006. I guess they just fell off. Low-key became a flop. The cycle of life. But then they came back in 2018 because all of these former children were like, oh my gosh, nostalgia, we miss them, what? So they brought them back, but it must not have done that good because they're available on Walmart, but they're out of stock everywhere. So I'm kind of assuming that low-key they aren't making them anymore because they're probably like, yeah, like no one's really buying them. But some people, like, it wasn't an LOL vibe at all. This is a review of somebody who bought them once they came back. I bought these at Walmart yesterday. I was so glad to see them back on the shelves. I almost cried. My husband, who had never had them before, didn't understand my joy. He later told me they were indeed the best cheese balls he had ever eaten. So I went on eBay, since these are sold out everywhere, and I got some vintage Planters cheese balls.
Yeah, that's what I think of when I think of cheese balls, a big jug of it.
That's what I don't get. If these were so popular, why did they ever get discontinued? Because these are sold everywhere. They never have been discontinued. But let's try these ones. What? I actually couldn't find any Planters cheese balls that actually had cheese balls in them, but they did sell this can. It smells like a car engine. Does that just happen over time to food, maybe? They probably just tasted the same, so this is low-key the same thing, right?
What's the difference between a cheese ball and a Cheeto Puff?
There really isn't. Oh my gosh, my inner child is healing. Oh my God! Shark Bites fruit snacks.
Just when you thought it was safe to eat shark bites.
The shark may have up to 3,000 teeth.
Shark Bites fruit snacks.
Someone in the comments of that commercial on YouTube is flexing that their uncle was the teacher in the commercial. I swear, like, people try to get clout everywhere. Like on the nostalgia subreddit, people are raving about these. They all claim the white shark tasted the best. It's weird to think that these don't exist anymore when I remember eating them all the time. Time is a strange phenomena. What happened? Time happened, what do you mean? Grow the fuck up. Just kidding, no, you know, that's cute that they're reminiscing. These Shark Bites have been taken off the shelves a few times since they were super popular. Most recently in 2016, the company who made them decided to get rid of all artificial flavors and colors. And I guess the Shark Bites were just full of so much of all of that, so they just discontinued them. They're done now. But that exact same company filed a copyright earlier in 2024 for Shark Bite fruit snacks. So they might be cooking up something at the factory. But in the meantime, Hy-Vee, the grocery store, makes their own version.
He looks really happy.
I'm just gonna assume these are pretty much the same as the original. I did have the original. To be honest, I don't really remember what they tasted like. Oh, also on eBay, I got some white sharks from the original fruit snacks. You know how like they always would have like toys in the food?
Yeah, yeah.
So they would have actual shark toys in some of the fruit snacks things. So I spent $550 on these.
There's a bunch of people that are jealous right now.
I'm in no way, shape, or form bragging, by the way. Okay, let's see what these Hy-Vee off-brand versions are like.
It looks like the Owl One color.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so it's not even anything like it.
It's actually really good though. Like they're very gummy. You have to like really chew.
So is it blue raspberry then?
It just tastes like fruit punch. Here you go. Isn't it good? It actually tastes like a gummy worm.
I love that. And it's made with real fruit juice.
Oh, that seems really good for you too. Wow. We proudly help children lose weight. That's what it says.
You're lying, right?
Trix Yogurt.
Trix Yogurt gives you so many color combinations. It can make your head spin. How about sharing with a friend?
Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids.
Silly goose. Tricks are for kids.
I feel like I've talked about this so many times already in Jacob's videos and just in other places online, but those commercials always pissed me the F off. I was always under the impression that the bunny is the one who makes the tricks, but then these bitchy ass snotty kids say, you can't have any, it's only for kids, but he's the one who made it. Is that actually the story? Is that the lore? Like, what is the actual storyline?
I always viewed the rabbit as a kid too.
But he's bullied because he looks different?
Yeah, those kids actually like deserve to go to juvie, because just like, you guys are assholes.
I know, send them to the juvenile jail.
You guys should have been the people that did the 16 Reasons show.
Wait, did you just wish them to die?
They're just characters. I'm talking about the characters that they played.
Okay. I remember seeing these commercials when I was a kid in the 90s and always wanting Trix Yogurt, and every time at Walmart, our mom would say it's too expensive. I don't speak to her anymore. I've talked about that story in therapy, and my therapist said, she didn't let you eat Trix Yogurt? And I said, yeah, because she wanted to save money. And the therapist said, you cut her off, right? Because of that trauma, like, I cut off my whole family because of this. Trix Yogurt has gone through many ups and downs. It's been discontinued, but at this very moment, it's still available at Walmart. And I'm pretty sure this is gonna be my first time ever trying it. And I always wanted to try it.
Dreams do come true.
But it is cool how it's so colored. Full of so much red 40 and stuff, maybe. Yeah, red 40. Hell yeah! Shut up. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. This is a big moment. Actually, it just tastes like regular Yoplait yogurt, but I do like how it's dyed. That's fun. I might actually talk to my therapist at the next appointment and maybe talk about maybe I should bring my mom back into my life, because now that I've actually tried Trix Yogurt, it was nothing that crazy. So maybe it wasn't worth cutting off my whole family. Swoops! Swoop, there it is! Swoop, there it is! They used like that one song and kind of made it different to fit their brand, Swoops.
Because it's the original hoop.
Hoop, there it is. I never really got that. They're playing basketball, is that what it's all about? Like, hoop, there it is.
Yeah, it's funny though, because I always pictured someone like twerking.
Huh. So I did think they were such a moment, but they must not have been, because they only lasted from 2003 to 2006. And I guess it was a major flop. So that commercial somehow didn't work, but that just proves you never know what will be successful, because if somebody told me the idea for that commercial, I would say, okay, this is gonna be a hit. But somehow it didn't work, you know?
I know, because that does sound like genius marketing.
It sort of just looks like a Pringle covered in chocolate. Since they don't exist anymore, people online claim like, oh my gosh, I missed them. This girl on TikTok gives a whole recipe of how to make them. People on Reddit claim that Trader Joe's has something similar, but I Googled it and Trader Joe's did have a similar thing, but even that's been discontinued. So we're going to have to make them. So I have Pringles and chocolate to melt. And before you get all mad, I know that the actual Swoops, it was just chocolate shaped as a Pringle. Isn't that kind of weird?
So there was no potato chip, it was just chocolate?
It was literally just chocolate shaped like a Pringle. But to be honest, that sounds kind of boring. It's just chocolate, like in a different shape. But I've actually always wanted to know, like, what does a Pringle taste like in chocolate? So I'm gonna find that out. Okay, this is nostalgia. So whoop, there it is. To be honest, those flavors don't go together at all.
Watching you do that and stuff, as a viewer, I like so badly want to try it, because it looks so good.
Maybe I just have a bad opinion.
I love that.
For me, it just tasted like fart.
To me, it tastes like hot.
That just proves like everyone's different, and like that's good that everyone's different, and we should all accept the differences, and maybe that'll heal the world. Keebler Magic Middles.
Keebler Magic Middles. Try one. Wow! Crisp cookie outside, luscious melted chocolatey filling inside.
This is another one that I didn't realize it was discontinued, but I remember these and I've definitely had them a few times. Basically, it's just shortbread cookies stuffed with fudge.
Fudge. Call the judge. Someone's gonna get a newborn baby.
These were all the rage for about a decade, right from September 11th all the way to 2011. The company that made them never gave an explanation as to why they were discontinued. They left the whole public wondering. And some people have formed conspiracy theories saying that maybe the assembly line they used to make these in the factory was getting overtaken by a new product. We don't know why they discontinued them. They literally didn't tell anyone. And everyone who does know has signed NDAs. But this one guy named Kamal, he recreated them and they're called Kamal's Magic Middles. But they aren't available anymore, so I don't know if he got sued. Yeah, I'm Team Kamal.
I am too.
According to the Nostalgia Reddit, the one current item that's similar to the Magic Middles are these Chips Ahoy fudge-filled middle cookies. Whoever invented this needs to really be praised. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to open it from the end and it's not all stressful. You can just do it from the top.
Oh, I feel like they should, next year at the Grammys and Oscars, they should say like, by the way, like they didn't make a movie or album, but like, so album of the year goes to the person that made the Chips Ahoy packaging.
So it literally just appears to be a regular cookie.
Oh, so it's kind of fake advertising. I thought it was gonna be more gooey ooey.
To be honest, it just tastes like a cookie. Like, I remember the Keebler Magic Meals, you could actually taste the inside, whereas this, somehow, I'm not kidding, it's disguised. Oreo Cereal!
Introducing the Cream Team! New creamy tasting marshmallow bits for a richer, creamier chocolatey taste. New extreme cream Oreo Rolls, part of this good breakfast.
Everybody knows about Oreo Cereal. Came out in 1997 and was a smash right from the beginning. But in 2007, it was discontinued everywhere besides South Korea. So it did amazing, as I said. But in 2007, two companies owned this together and they broke up. So they had to rip it off of the shelves everywhere. But somehow South Korea, like low-key had it illegally. I don't know how they continued to have it, but some sort of like drug deal type thing, I'm guessing. It came back in 2017. So it has been back for a long time, but just to make it more cool, I got a vintage Oreo box off eBay for $3,000.
You could frame this.
Best used by 1999, the Troye Sivan Charlie XCX song. I just wanna go back to 1999.
By the way, I might start eating this every day for breakfast because I went to the doctor and they said I have high cholesterol, but this is a cholesterol-free food, so. Packaging used to be way more intricate and stuff. If you look at the packaging now, it's kind of minimalistic. Flip it around now. Yeah.
But I'm gonna put the new cereal in the old package. So then it's like we're living through our childhood. 1998 and I'm eating breakfast.
Lucas, have you showered yet for school?
Yes, Mom.
Okay, eat that bowl of cereal because it will fuel your day in school.
What is kind of disappointing about this though, I know it's encrusted with the white fluff, but I feel like there should be more marshmallows or something in here, you know? It's so weird, I remember this taste from being a kid and I'm feeling the same disappointment I felt back then. Because when you hear Oreo cereal, you're like, what? Like this doesn't like live up as much as you want it to Oreos. Yeah, I'm staying in adulthood. Hostess Crocodiles.
You'll have to wait a while.
Have a Chocodile. It's so big and delicious that it takes a while to eat a Chocodile. Hostess Chocodile. Lots of golden cake covered with chocolate flavor and cream filling inside.
Basically just chocolate Twinkies. So when I was researching childhood foods, this came up, but I'm gonna be honest, this doesn't relate to my childhood. I'm pretty sure this is more for 80s people. I'm not an 80s person and neither is Jacob. You aren't, right?
I was born in 2001, so does that mean yes?
We'll do the math later. I don't want to think too much right now. Yeah, this is for like more people born in the 70s. Look, they're all dead. I'm just kidding. Kidding. You guys are still very healthy. If you're 50, like you are still so hot. Just so you know if you're watching. I don't remember these at all because I'm like very like young. Somebody said in the Nostalgia subreddit, these were so bleeping good. I remember buying them from a mini mart right behind the elementary school I went to in the mid 80s. Aww. But yeah, I don't even know why I included this one because I have no attachment to it. But people said like, this is the closest thing. Zingers. They actually do have chocolate Twinkies, but they weren't available at any of the stores near me. If you're born in the 70s or 80s, this is for you. Oh my God, remember this, guys? 1970s. Do you wanna try it or no?
No, because it has devil in the name.
Wait, I never noticed that. Is it bad that I ate this? Or do I have to tell our pastor?
Probably just do a few Hail Marys after the video.
Should I do them now though? Because like what if the time I wait before doing it, the devil goes into my soul? I'm not even kidding. Doritos Rolitos!
Introducing new Rolitos, the bold taste and big crunch of Doritos. Rolled up.
Basically, these are just rolled up Doritos, which I wanna know now, did this come out before Takis? So these came out in the early 2000s. To be honest, I am capping a little bit. I don't remember these at all. I didn't ever see a commercial of them, but I know some of you guys are really into them, so this is for you. It only lasted a couple of years and then everyone hated it, so they destroyed the whole factory. But the funny thing is,
what if it was so bad they burned down the whole factory and they killed all the employees? So no one knew about it.
No, they did. That's how bad it did. But then Takis came out, and everyone knows, everyone's obsessed with Takis. Like, so now that these are big, I have a theory that Doritos made a similar product again. They're not called Rolitos, but it's Doritos Dynamita. So they're kind of trying to go back. Doesn't Selena Gomez have the whole song about them? Taki Taki.
I don't know if that means that, though. I don't know.
Takis came out in 1999, so I'm assuming Doritos probably saw that and then copied them. So yeah, Doritos has always been the second brand. We're gonna see if these Doritos are actually a complete copy of Takis. Let me just refresh my mind on these. Oh my God, those are good. They actually have like such a punch, I forgot. They look the exact same. These taste a little bit like cleaning supplies. Takis are extremely better. Do you wanna do a test so you can see if I was wrong?
Okay.
Notice I'm eating Takis. No, isn't it gross? You get the cleaning supply taste?
To me, it tastes like dirty shoes. Like someone who whacked around the swamps of Louisiana.
Orbit's Beverage. So what was big in the 90s? Obviously lava lamps. So in 1997, they made a lava lamp drink, of course. Again, this sounds like an amazing idea like some of the other products I've talked about. You think, okay, this is gonna be such a hit. Turns out everybody hated it and only lasted a couple of years. But even though most people hated it, this guy on TikTok didn't because he wants to bring it back. On eBay, there are unopened Orbit's drinks. Oh, I forgot to mention, by the way, I don't remember this one from my childhood.
So it's kind of like boba? Like those little things
floating
around.
That's what a lot of people have said. They're like, that's so interesting because like boba's such a big thing now. Like, isn't that just so fun? Like, I'm surprised this didn't take off more. It's just so fun.
I know, honestly, that's like sick.
I don't even know what it's supposed to taste like. Wait. Oh my God. Maybe since it's from the 90s, I actually can't open it.
Little girl. Oh my God.
I just wish a really big man was in here to help us. I'm not kidding. Let's see if you can do it.
What? Wait, how do we open it then?
There must be a sign that we're not supposed to drink this. And instead, it's supposed to be a souvenir I put on my mantle. Crystal Pepsi. Clear Pepsi. It came out in the 90s, and the commercial for it just features a woman sipping on it seductively, and then a man in a Speedo. Oh, maybe that's why it failed? Couldn't you picture a lot of people are like, a man in a Speedo, I'm never gonna drink this. Because of just like sexism against men in Speedos. This only lasted 2 years, unfortunately. And I guess in the 90s, there was like a new age health trend going on, so this was supposed to tap into that. The whole thing was it has 20 less calories than real Pepsi. It's see-through, which they thought consumers would associate with like clean. I guess in the 90s, clear things were not just a thing with beverages, like even dish soap, the Palm Olive brand made a clear version. They even started making clear mouthwash. Everyone just loved clear stuff. Apparently there's a whole conspiracy that Coca-Cola sabotaged it. I don't get it. But this came back in 2017 for a limited time. Jacob, you actually said you tried it during this time.
Me and one of our sisters heard about it and we went to the store and got it because we were so curious.
Are you effing kidding me? Oh my God. I just realized when I was trying the Trix Yogurt, I bought these vintage Trix things from the 90s that were yogurt holders that I was supposed to put it in.
It's like a koozie for yogurt?
Yeah. I even got vintage Trix spoons that I was supposed to eat it with.
You might as well not even upload the video.
I know, I honestly probably not now. Yeah, this is the 2017 version. Yeah, this came out in 2017, so I feel like I could have one sip at least, right? It just smells like Sprite. There's like little black things on the part where I put my mouth. Sorry, I'm actually not gonna try it.
Huh?
Sorry guys, sorry that like, I know a lot of you guys probably waited the whole video for like this, but I'm not gonna try it. Also, when I was at Walmart, I did see baby bottle pops. These aren't discontinued, they never have discontinued. But these were kind of just a fun thing that I always really liked, and the idea of it, and the Jonas Brothers one time were the spokesperson, so I just wanted to see if they still live up to the hype, you know? You lick it, you dip it, and live it. Baby bottle pop, baby bottle pop. It is good. I like the idea, you know? Reminds you of breastfeeding. This is a fun, like, look back on childhood foods. Be nostalgic about the present.